So just in obviously the weekend's passed, is all the focus on Friday in the playoffs?
Yeah, well, it has to be, doesn't it? It's obviously disappointing for the players and staff on the weekend. But yeah, now we've got to move forward the back end of the Super League season.
I suppose in a way it's a good opportunity to move on quickly, given, as you said in the post-match press conference, that we've not got time to feel sorry for ourselves. You've got 3 regular games and then the playoffs kick in. Yeah,
that's right, exactly. So as hard as it is at the moment early in the week, hopefully each day gets a bit easier and we can be ready to perform against Cass on Friday night at home.
And is there a feeling in the camp that we've got a point to prove when it comes to the big games? Is that kind of something now that we'll be clinging on to and really kind of going to prove a point as we get into those bigger games in the playoffs?
Yeah, well, that's right. It was a disappointing result on the weekend, but take nothing away from Warrington. I think what people tend to forget is there's not much difference between our two sides. It's just that they're inconsistent. We play to a certain level every week, and they sort of been fluctuating, haven't they? But on their day, as they proved on Saturday, they're as good as us. When we go back to earlier in the year, going into round 10, it was the 2 teams at the top. It's just that we've been able to maintain that consistency, but on their day, they're capable of playing really well.
And obviously Friday we're presented with the League Leaders Shield. I appreciate all the eyes are on the playoffs, but we should be proud of such a convincing and consistent kind of triumph come Friday.
Yeah, well, that's probably what I was just talking about. Yeah, I mean, it's just the group of players that deliver a sort of 8 out of 10 at least every single week. We've never been poor, which is great. So look, it is a great reward for that, being the most consistent side again this year. It's a great achievement, but the playoffs would be more important. But it's still a great achievement. The boys should be proud of it.
And I presume your message to the fans now is to get behind the lads once again and starting this week, and we get everyone in the Totally Wicked, celebrate that fact and pick up some momentum. Yeah,
that's right. We've played terrific every home game this year, and we need the fans there to make sure we can continue that. I know they'll be hurting. No one's hurting more than everyone in the club, and they're a part of that. So look, the only good thing about it is there's 3 games to go, and then we're into the playoffs of Super League, and we're in a great spot there, as we know. So let's keep going.
And ahead of the game on Friday, how does the squad come through the final? We're looking okay injury-wise?
Yeah, injury-wise we're okay. We just got to get up for it on Friday, which will be hard, we ask a lot of the players every week, and this week will probably be the hardest. But it's important we get on with it.
And from a coaching point of view, will you be looking to kind of build momentum with your team selection, trying to get that level of consistency? The likes of Coote and Big Al haven't had much game time recently. Is the plan to hopefully play them for the rest of the season now?
Yeah, that's right. It's important that, as you said, we had a number of players that haven't played a lot lately, so to build their match fitness up over the next few weeks would be a great boost for the finals.
And Cass themselves, they're pushing for their own playoff spot. And Saints Cass games are always big games, always entertaining. I'm guessing there'll be no different on Friday.
No, that's right. They're battling away around that 5th spot, and there's 3 very important games for them in the back end of their season too. So it's up to us to make sure we play well.
I think James Roby said after the game on Saturday, yes, we're all disappointed, but there's one hell of an objective there and massive games to come. And I suppose is that just the focus now?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we've got to move on, and lucky enough, we're definitely playing finals footy in Super League.